Yo, happy to my shit. Just cut my shit off. I ain't acting stupid. Tell me quit playing with me.
And most good running teams work against stacked defenses. They don't care if you have 6 in the box, 7 in the box, 8 in the box. It doesn't matter to them. Block people, give your running back a chance because it could pay off big as it just did there.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Oh, man, trying to hate on me because I'm manhandling. Go ahead, Chubb. Go ahead, Chubb. My bad. Look at Chubb looking all good. Boy.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They'll try and sneak it here.
Again. Let's go.
Over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Let's go.
Great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns.
Packers fans stunned.
And it's now 14-0.
Stunned.
That time a 9-play drive. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6.
Stop trying to do that. Let's go.
25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packers offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage?
There we go. Yeah, they in trouble. They in trouble.
Smith picks it off. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way.
I've been waiting. I told you, man, that dude, that's the quarterback of the defense.
He is going to want to keep his first career interception in the National Football League.
Let's do it.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his 2nd one.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Judy might as well stay out.
Here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was
He
shaken
stay
up.
hurt, man.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly.
There we go.
The receiver. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Now come the Packers for their next drive as we take a look at the playoff race in the NFC coming into the weekend. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Play action this time with Love. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some
He had a man underneath.
Flying to the football.
He was tripping. I think he probably had a pressure in his face.
Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Love.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
He's going to go down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The Browns drive about to get started. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Let's go.
And he is going to have a Browns first down.
Let's go.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Let's go. Laying punishment out here. Laying that punishment.
Good for 18 and a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
They show getting dominated. Getting dominated so bad, they got to fuck my game up. Game cutting off on me and shit. Don't trying to bail. Trying to bail all mad now. They should have brought their game plan.
On the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw.
Ah.
And this is going to be incomplete.
They needed that.
Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
So everything else is going right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating to use a
Man, right now let that dude do that.
Be taken down at about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had
that crowd's starting to boo.
Second down, Jacobs.
Boy, what you doing?
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Throwing. Love. They'll try and set up the
that was a nice play call.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching.
They needed that play call.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way. We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Oh, my goodness. They ain't lying. He broke tackles and rumbled it and doubled it. Give it to him. I can't hate on that.
His first touchdown on the year.
I don't see how he broke that.
Cut into that deficit. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
They got that one timeout in our back pocket.
He'll look to throw.
There it is.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. With his first career NFL
I told you I was going to get you in the game, man.
And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime.
See something in you, size, receiver, speed.
Nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half, Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. Breece Hall, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. And one more to highlight, a good one on Monday Night Football.
Chargers beat the Chicago, Houston won, Atlanta won, Pittsburgh won.
This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Browns offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now here's a quick throw to start the drive complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. 2 yards, good enough for a first. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
So it's, look, it's 3rd season in the league.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Ah!
On the throw, let him too much that
Ah,
time.
both of my boys.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. They'll set up to throw.
There he is.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
There you go, Ray.
Leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. They set up the screen to Chubb. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
And good yardage there on first down.
Manhandling these boys up at Lambeau.
That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 89 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive.
Ain't it, man?
That type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Here's Guerrero on first down. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the
Knocking.
offensive line, they've controlled this game